If you live in the Fraser Valley and you're wanting to purchase a home for $1 million, well, you've come to the right video because in this video, I want to show you homes from each city that are currently listed on Realtor.ca, so you can go check them out yourself for around the $1 million price point. And two things that I kind of realized is that there's some cities differences that you think would be drastic, but they're not really. And then there's other cities who are like, wow, I can get much more home for $1 million than I can somewhere else. And so really this is just to help you understand, well, if I live one city over and I can get this much more of a house, it might actually be worth it. And so what I want to first start off is I want to start with the city of Surrey, and then work my way east all the way to Chilliwack, and then, give you an idea of what you can afford. And so this first house that we have here is in Surrey. It's $1 million, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, 1,400 square feet. And we're just really looking over the basics, right? Of what the home is. So 68 years old, so it's a little bit of an older home, 3 bedrooms, 1 bath, rancher, it looks like, $1 million bucks. But let's have a look at this home here. Got a nice house. Picture the nighttime photos. I always like the nighttime photos. And yeah, quite well decorated here, or staged, I should say. And looks to be fairly newer. The kitchen, I don't mind the green. The green and that's not granite. That's like arborite, I think it is. Not a huge fan of that. But the green, I do like the green. I'm a sucker for that green. So it looks like they've had some renovations or just updates, right? To make it look like this home is 68 years old. So they've clearly done some work to it. And I would say it's quite nice. Now, again, it's always interesting. I was at a listing shoot literally yesterday for a listing of mine. And pictures, they hide so many things, right? It's like, oh, I'm worried about this, dirt on the floor. It's like, you're not even going to see it in the pictures. So I say all that because you can go see this property. You'd be like, wow, okay, this is not as nice as the pictures. So patio, backyard, I would love this backyard. The house I have right now has no backyard. But baby steps, right? Make small steps. 38, nice. Yeah, that's actually that's not bad at all. I was surprised that this is $1 million. How many days on the market it's been? 57 days. Interesting. You would think this would be gone, so maybe there's something else wrong with the house. But that's what you essentially can get here in Surrey. I want to show you one more house in Surrey, and that's kind of what we're going to do, 2 houses per city, just so you can get an idea of what you can get here. So another one, $1 million bucks. 6 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,700 square feet, so substantially bigger. Easy to show, open house, air conditioning. I think this one said fully basement suite, so right away you have rental income. Or what I would like to say is just the multi-generational aspect. I'm a huge advocate for it. So you could have parents live downstairs, you live and the kids live upstairs. But let's have a look at this property here. And so kind of same thing. It looks like it's been renovated. And sorry, let me just go back one sec here. How old is this place? 41 years old. Lot size is 4,000. House size is 2,700 square feet. That's kind of more my size of lot. But let's move on here. Let's have a look at the pictures. So this must be the basement, I imagine. Nice little kitchen. That's actually not bad at all. In a basement suite, how much more do you need? Yeah, so clearly this house has been either recently renovated or just renovated. Little postage stamp backyard. Hope for some grass back there, but looks like they've been doing some renovations. So, and it'd be interesting to see the listing photos of this before, just to see what it looked like, because last thing you want to do is buy some of these fix and flips that are just not ideal. So that's essentially what gets you 2 homes here in Surrey. Now I want to move more east now, move over to Langley. I did find some pretty nice Langley properties, like this one right here. 5 bedrooms, 2 baths, quite a bit smaller than the other house. 1,700 square feet, got 2 open houses, 43 years old. And Heidi here's got it for sale. So let's just have a look at this property here. I do like the timber in the blue and the rock. It's quite nice. Got the split entryway, like the kind of classic BC box. Right, nothing wrong with that. Kitchen looks really nice. It's been staged up nicely. It's bedroom 1, bedroom 2, bedroom 3, bedroom 4, bedroom 5. And the bathrooms. This must be the downstairs here. Nice entertainment area. That shower, just probably what the house used to look like. And then they just haven't renovated this part of the home. Nice backyard, beautiful like patio too. And then the garage all full of stuff. So $1 million for that property. That's not bad at all. So let's move on to the next one here in Langley. Kind of a different style. It's funny. It says Surrey, but like looking at the map here, it's like just on the Langley Surrey border. I remember I used to live in Langley, and I was just on the border of Langley and Surrey. So $1 million here. Got Danny here, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,200 square feet. Let's look at the highlights here. 25 years old, substantially smaller lot. Square footage, I'd say decent for a house. Let's have a look here. Yeah, I would say nothing out of the ordinary. It's got the robot here. I've always wanted one of those. Like, if you have one of these robots, just let me know, because I'm genuinely curious. Decent sized kitchen. It's an open. Everyone loves a good gas stove. That's kind of interesting. It's like another bar. I hope you take that up and put a table there instead. Yeah. Serve some alcohol there. Pikachu. Sorry if I'm going too fast, but I'm just used to like flipping through photos pretty quickly. Basement here. So it's probably not a suite, but it's just like a nice basement home. Nice backyard. A little postage stamp. It's kind of like more my style. So yeah, the house seems to be in okay shape. Obviously, you're getting a lot smaller of a lot. Like this house here, substantially better than this one. And that's just kind of the reality. Like I can't look at every single home here. That's around the $1 million mark. But I did look at a bunch, and these were the ones that kind of stood out to me. But I want to move north just to Maple Ridge first, and then we're going to work our way more east. This one here listed by Paul, $1 million, 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 2,000 square feet. And so what I imagine is going to happen is like you're going to get a lot newer homes or slightly older homes, but a lot bigger lots as we move more east. And there's actually some nice ones in Chilliwack too that I found. So stick around for those ones there. But again, I really do like the nighttime photos here. Property seems to be, looking at the pictures here, in really good shape. I'm always like, it's always funny, like, because this fire obviously wasn't here, but they just like put in some massive fire in there. And they just, this is like a story way back. My pops had a place out in the Okanagan, and the chimney there almost caught on fire. So anytime I look at fires like this big, I think of the memory back then. It's kind of funny. It's funny now because nothing really happened, but a little rant there. But looks like a second kitchen. Could be wrong. No, I think this is the upstairs kitchen. And like, looks like they got some newer paint. This seems to be, well, that seems to be renovated. Yeah. There's the downstairs kitchen. So it does have a suite, which I'm a huge advocate for. Again, multi-generational aspect. That must be AI'd. And that's the one thing you really got to watch out these days, is just people AIing all sorts of photos. Big backyard. This is super nice. This is my kind of backyard. I like that quite a bit. Awesome. Okay. Well, that's one property in Maple Ridge. The other one I wanted to show you here, again, a little bit different here. Kind of similar to the other one that we saw. Let me actually just back up one sec here. 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,500 square feet. Built in 2000, so getting a little bit newer now, which is to be expected. So let's have a look here. This is the floor plan. I always do like a good floor plan. And it's unfortunate that like a lot of realtors just don't get floor plans done. And like, I'm like, why? Why wouldn't you get floor plans done? Like it literally helps you filter out buyers. And so now that you're not wasting your seller's time. Because like a lot of times you can come to the property and say, oh, I didn't realize the layout was like that. And so if your house is currently listed or getting your house getting listed by someone you know, make sure they get a floor plan. Just saying. Yeah, built in 2000, so I imagine there's not going to be like massive renovations needed. It's going to be on that threshold of like, has there been updates? Has there not? It seems like there's been well kept. The red wall is quite something though. On the red stove too. Interesting. I am a fan of like these punchy colors, but it's like, you know, I don't know if I could do that in my house. Huh. That's quite nice. Photos. Bathroom downstairs. Nice little front porch. Okay, backyard. You got a parking spot for at least one, maybe two. Little yard there. Little private fence. Yeah, not bad. Okay, let's move on to Abbotsford. So we're slowly moving away. We got Abbotsford, then Mission, and then Chilliwack. And so here's Abbotsford. Another $1 million home. 6 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,500 square feet, and 57 years old. So it's been 6 days on the market. A lot bigger lot size, so I'm expecting the house not to be as nice, but let's just have a look here. I know it's Abbotsford. It's going to be a little cheaper. So... oh, beautiful backyard. It looks like it's just been laid down. So be curious to see if it actually looks like that still. Yeah, completely renovated down here. Looks like I wonder if that's the suite. There's probably a suite in this house. I don't know. A lot of people, they shy away from suites. If you find the right people or you get a property manager, and if you need one, I have one that I would highly recommend. It's not so bad, right? Like I have a tenant in my property and it's like, they're the best. Like it's, don't get me wrong. I've had bad tenants. If you want to go watch a video, you can go on my main channel. I got a video there. But anyways, that's a whole other side tangent. So looks like downstairs was renovated. Upstairs seems to be just kind of left how it is. Maybe they ran out of the budget. Because renovating houses can get expensive. But like, pretty nice backyard, right? And again, I'd be looking at like what this looked like prior, just to see. Because again, these fix and flips, you just gotta watch out for them. Like, who did them? What did they do? What are they hiding? What are they, just a whole bunch of questions that come up. So one more house that I want to show you here in Abbotsford, Ginny Lee, 4 bedrooms, 2 bath. 1,800 square feet, 15 days on market, 6,000 square foot lot. So kind of similar to the other one. And just looking at the pictures here, looks like it's kind of got the similar vibe where it's just been renovated in the last couple of years. I'm always interested in that popcorn ceiling. I don't like the popcorn ceiling look, but maybe it's not. I can't really tell. It's hard to see. But like beautiful white kitchen, stainless steel appliances. There might be a pantry in there or something. Okay, that's a nice backyard. Hopefully there's more pictures of that. Little accent wall. My sister actually just did one of those. It's kind of nice. I might have to do one too. Yeah, so like it's got like nice little touches everywhere. That's pretty nice. It's like really nice. Nice basement. Nice backyard. This is actually a really nice home. Looks like it's been well taken care of. It's older, but you got a bigger square footage lot. Home that's been updated. Like this is definitely a contender. And there's the layout. Let's just see here. bedroom, 1, 2, laundry room, kitchen. Yeah, I like it. But let's move on to the next city here. We're kind of finalizing things here. We got Mission, Gary Sadu here. We got 1 acre lot. House is, who knows how old the house is. It's old. Looks like it's kind of an investor thing, but let's have a look at the house here. The pictures don't look terrible. 1 acre lot. Looks like the house has been, like, that would be the dream, to have like a 1 acre lot at least. Maybe this is the house. Got the cats. That's quite the that's kind of interesting. It'd be interesting to see them walk around. That's for sure. Nice little small kitchen. Laundry. Like, it looks like they recently put some money into the house. That's for sure. Just like, everything just looks clean. And you got like this 1 acre parcel of land. Now the outside could use some love. That's for sure. But interesting. So again, you're getting a lot bigger of a lot. Kind of an older home. Looks like it's been some updates, but let's move on. Another picture here. Mission, 4 bedrooms, 3 baths, 2,700 square feet. So a bigger home. 16 years old. So basically, what was that, 2010? So a lot smaller lot, but like a really newer home. So again, when we think about the comparison from, like, you know, even a Mission, Abbotsford, Maple Ridge, Langley, like, we're getting newer homes, and it's kind of to be expected, right? As we move more east, we're going to get newer homes for the $1 million price point. But yeah, at a home this old, like, there's probably like nothing that's been drastically updated. Looks like it's been well taken care of, right? It's yeah, it's nice. Like, it's kind of what you'd want in a home. Just, you move in, it's just kind of done. Thought I saw some carpet bulging there. Maybe if they need a carpet tightener. Yeah, so nothing's drastically updated. It's just been kind of well taken care of. Again, these are from the pictures. Who knows what it is like in actual real life. Little backyard. So again, a lot newer home, small backyard. It's kind of the trade-off. But let's go to the last city here out in Chilliwack. We got one again, $1 million, 6 bedrooms, 3 baths, kind of similar size home. About 20 years older than the last one we've seen, but quite a bit bigger of a lot. And so it's kind of the trade-off. Like, what are you looking for? You're looking for a home that has a bigger lot, but maybe the house is a little older, maybe some renovations, or a smaller lot, and then you have a house that's newer. It's kind of just the things you got to think about here. But what did I say? Yeah, we looked at the details already. Sorry, my mind was just going different places here. Beautiful. I always laugh at the pictures that they put on TV screens. Usually it's like Leo with his, glass. But I guess it's more for luxury listings. This little workout room, you get your workout in, and you can go straight to the computer. This little playroom downstairs. Back deck, not bad. Okay. What do we got here for a backyard? Ooh, that's nice. Very nice. A little shed there. Dang. That is really nice. Okay, the last house I want to show you here in Chilliwack. This one is a brand new house going for $1 million. Now, obviously, there's going to be GST on it, so maybe you can get this for a little bit cheaper, and then by the time you add GST, it's $1 million. But Harv here has got it for sale. 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2,500 square feet. What do we got going on here? Do we have any? Yeah, built in 2026, 5,000 square foot lot. So a decent sized lot. So let's have a look here. you know, it's a brand new house. So there it is right there, right on the back. Back's onto the park, which is cool. Some drawings. There's the park. Again, a brand new house. So like for $1 million. And it's crazy. So you go from like old house, okay sized lot out in Surrey to like a brand new one out in Chilliwack. It's kind of nuts. But looks like there's not too many pictures, so but that's okay. But yeah, there you go. All the homes that are currently at $1 million across the Fraser Valley. It's kind of interesting to see the difference in like lot size and then the condition of the home. If you are curious on what the cheapest home in every city here in the Fraser Valley, I want to encourage you to watch this video right here where I do the exact same format and I go over all the cheapest homes. And it's pretty interesting to see, you know, how cheap the homes do get. But as always, I appreciate you watching, sticking around with me, and I'll see you in the next one.